Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to start and scale a thriving virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 171. Is being a VA legit?
I never would have thought that this was a question that we would be getting asked as much as we are lately. Although it's not really surprising given everybody's social media feeds are full of business opportunities, some of them genuine, others not so much. So I think the kind of ponzi pyramid schemes, being scammed, it's just on everybody's radar, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But this year, in terms of the questions that we are getting and our community of virtual assistants are getting from people that have just heard of the term virtual assistant, it's just increasing more and more and more.
And I think is also because virtual assistants are very online. The whole business model is all about being online and working online. And that's what all of the other kind of schemes and business opportunities that are all being promoted are all online, like make money on the internet. And so that does kind of put virtual assistants in that camp too, right?
As much as it pains us to see, because every time it happens, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, we're not ripping anybody off. Like, this is a legit thing. It has been around forever, not forever, but for decades now.
Oh, that makes me feel old, Sam.
Well,
been around for decades. The internet
are old.
Been around for decades.
Joe, you're old. Like, let's just admit that now. But I'm older than you, so what does that say? Yeah. Look, I'm going to share a little discussion that was had online just to give everybody listening an example of somebody that is obviously very new to the term virtual assistant, and they wanted to do some due diligence. They reached out to one of our community members just to kind of find out a bit more. Now, we are not bagging this person that has sent the question, because once again, hats off to them for doing their due diligence. It's a really good thing. So the initial DM was, "Hi, I've seen your comments responding to the post about VAs. I'm just wondering if you're based in New Zealand and if it's legit." Now, the virtual assistant replied, "Hi, sorry, what's legit? Me being a VA or VAs in general?" And then the response to that was, "The link to the VA group you posted. There seems to be a lot of pyramid schemes out there with remote working opportunities." Discussion then carried on, and the virtual assistant then explained the differences. But isn't it interesting? Legit remote working opportunities, and whether or not VA is.
I think that's it. The remote working opportunity, like work anywhere around the world, work less hours per day than you normally do in a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I see these opportunities on my reels. The algorithm is like, you are an online business opportunity person. Like, you want to see this stuff. And so everything that I see on all of my reels feed is all about working less hours, making money while you sleep, online business, make money on the internet, get rich quick, all of those things. And all of that does have some red flags that you're like, okay, is this actually legit? Because people are making a lot of big promises online, and they're saying, I've made 7 figures, I've made 6 figures, whatever it is, and I've only worked 2 hours a day. So there's a lot of those opportunities online, and sometimes you don't actually know what they're selling. Like, but what is the opportunity? They don't go into any specifics, and I don't like that vagueness.
Yeah. When something's not completely transparent, like that is definitely a red flag for me. Oh, it's really interesting. I agree. My feed is very, very similar to yours, Joe. Probably in order of what I'm seeing. Apparently, I've got ADHD. Apparently, I need to learn about gentle parenting. And the third would absolutely be you're an online business person and you want to make money and you want to make money fast, apparently.
Yeah. Passive income, like
passive income.
Yeah.
You know what? And I think, and this is just an assumption because I don't follow other virtual assistant coaching. I'm just going to put it out there as a guess. But I would imagine because this industry is boomed so much in recent years, that does mean that there are more coaches, VA coaches putting themselves out there. And I think some of the new ones who have got into coaching maybe possibly a little bit too soon in their own VA career, they could be using some of that language that you use, Joe, in terms of anyone can do it. You're going to make money fast. You're not only going to have to work a few hours a day. When you and I both know the reality of that, that is not going to happen overnight. It takes time and energy and a lot of effort in order to get to that space in your business.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about like some of the terms that we're seeing being used, because there's this, I see a lot of affiliate marketing opportunities, and I'm very conscious of what multi-level marketing is. My mum and family been in lots of multi-level marketings all as I was growing up, very involved, been to all the conferences, like understand the business model, how it works. And I've seen this switch away from, because some people get that kind of reaction to multi-level marketing. Oh, that's just a scam, blah, blah, blah. And so I've seen people start to use affiliate marketing as the term. So I'd love to have a conversation about like what affiliate marketing is and things to look out for if you are looking for business opportunities online. Like what are you actually getting into so that you have your eyes open?
Well, this is a great discussion to have, because even I had to ask you earlier this week, like affiliate marketing. We mentioned affiliate marketing a few weeks ago in a podcast episode about passive income and talking about how great it is. But then all of a sudden on my feed, I'm hearing this term affiliate marketing, and it doesn't sound exactly like the type of affiliate marketing that we have been talking about in terms of passive income streams for virtual assistants. I was like, Joe, like, did we get it wrong? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. So what I'm seeing is that the multi-level marketing people are starting to use the term affiliate marketing. And I've got a bit of a problem with that, because affiliate marketing for me is about, I use a product or I've done a course or there's something that I really love that I'm going to tell other people about. And there's going to be a link to where they can buy it over on that other person's site or other organization's site. And they can go and buy that via my link and I get a commission. Great. Affiliate marketing. Why not make some commission on some things that you love and you share about? When I see it being used for multi-level marketing, where those people have bought into the multi-level marketing company, they've invested in to like join their kind of membership fee or whatever it is, and then they selling the products, or maybe not even selling the products, but selling the business concept as the thing that they are selling. So getting other people in their team to come in and build their business by selling these products. But I don't really see anyone selling the products. They're all selling the business concept and getting people to come into the multi-level marketing company saying that it's affiliate marketing. I think that multi-level marketing, like coming in, selling products, making a commission, great. But I have a problem with people calling it affiliate marketing when they're actually only really selling the business opportunity and getting team members in and not actually selling the products.
So does anyone sell any products?
Well, I assume so. Otherwise, this just falls over, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think people need to have their eyes open with. Could be a great business opportunity, I have an issue with it being called affiliate marketing. Just like, what are you actually selling and what is the opportunity? Because if everyone's just getting team members in and all investing in and you get paid because you've got another team member, is that actually a business, or do you all need to be actually selling the products?
So people are selling ideas, or they're selling a dream. They're selling something that could happen in the future, but it's not an actual.
They're selling the idea of having a flexible freedom kind of aspect to a business opportunity. Investing in, buying in. But yeah, what is the actual business is the problem.
Yeah.
So that's where that pyramid scheme thing comes in. Like, people calling it a pyramid scheme and MLM's getting a bad name because of like people just see that happening and it's about building the team rather than selling the product. Yeah. So yeah, pyramid schemes, we're not schemes, we're seeing that more and more, aren't we?
I was going to say, we're not, this is not about bagging MLM at all. It's just about being aware of the different opportunities some of these people are labeling MLMs. Is that kind of the upshot of that?
Yeah. Well, when people use the term affiliate marketing, I'd be very conscious of what is the actual affiliate marketing aspect of that business opportunity you're seeing.
And just to make it clear, virtual assistants are not MLMs.
No, not Ponzi schemes, not pyramid schemes, which is so interesting why people even think, oh, is this a pyramid scheme being a VA? Or where does that come from?
I don't know where that comes from.
Because they're building their team? Maybe like building their team, selling services and building a team makes it feel like.
Is it because they're, and I can only speak for the VA community here in New Zealand, is it because so many of the VAs here in New Zealand are doing really, really well and they want to share that with other people? So when someone's saying, hey, have you got any ideas where I could make some more money or work from home or have a side hustle? These virtual assistants who are loving what they're doing, they're sharing, hey, have you thought about this? And maybe that, I don't know. So what's a Ponzi scheme, Jo?
So a Ponzi scheme is more like you put money in, you're buying into something, you put the money in and you are going to get a return on that. So you put $100 in, they're going to give you 120. But what it does is it relies on everyone to be putting in the $100 to keep the money flowing in and out. And then eventually it falls over because it's not like kind of backed by anything. There's nothing that anyone is buying.
Right. Yeah, we're not a Ponzi scheme either. That's a scam. And I'm wondering if we're just talking about the Virtual Assistant Network of New Zealand, because obviously there's a membership fee involved in that. If somebody's been burnt in the past, they go, oh, okay, well, I've got to pay $100 a year to be part of that community if I want to get these benefits. But what am I going to get in return? Could that be where some of
this whole confusion about like business models and how things actually work? Because I think there's so much deception and marketing tactics being used and not much transparency, and things been quite vague online that I think that like everything gets tainted with like, is this a Ponzi scheme? Is this a pyramid scheme? How are people making money? Why is this not transparent? I can't see the detail. And I think because there's just so much of it online, everyone's really wary.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. If you're listening and you've kind of been thinking about something similar to the Virtual Assistant Network of New Zealand or just stepping into the VA space in general, like talk to people that are part of those communities. Do your research. like in terms of the VA network, like we are so transparent. In fact, if people go, hey, how long is it going to take for me to get a job if I list myself on this directory? I am the first person to jump in and say, no, don't sign up if the only reason you're signing up is to get work, because there are no guarantees in life.
Yeah.
The VA network can put you in front of thousands of people each month, but there are no guarantees. It's up to that virtual assistant to be putting their best foot forward. I can't promise it's going to get you a job.
Yeah. There's another thing too, like the promises. Making 7 figures. It's like, yeah, but okay, so is that per year? Is that your profit? Is that your revenue?
Yeah.
Is that how much you've made since you started 5 years ago? So I would be also really wary and read the fine print, like read into like what's not actually written.
Yeah.
And make sure that you are only taking the advice or like, noticing those who are being transparent about what the 7 figures or the 6 figures actually means.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there are definitely marketing tactics at play constantly. Yeah. Everyone's on what's the marketing strategy? What's the strategy that I can do to get more people into my thing and click my link?
And we get it here at the VA Foundry as well, though, Jo. Those that have come across, say, Launch in 30 Days course. Okay, so am I guaranteed work in a certain amount of time after I've completed the course? Dudes, nope. That's up to you. You've got to take the action. We can give you everything you need to give this a cracking red hot go. But you've got to actually put yourself out there, and actually you're the ones talking to the leads. You're the one posting on social media. You're the ones networking. We can't do that bit for you.
Yeah, and I think that's with any business opportunity that anyone is putting out online. It's like, okay, the first thing is understand how they're making money. How are they actually making their money? Asking the questions to make sure that you are really clear on that. And then, actually following the exact steps that they have laid out in front of you if you're, going through an opportunity with someone or going on a course, because it's still down to you. They can't do it all for you.
No, they can't. Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, affiliate marketing, MLM, scams. Look, we love that you are asking the questions. Don't stop asking the questions. You have to, because as we talked about at the beginning, there are so many, maybe not so genuine opportunities out there, and we don't want anyone to get sucked into something like that.
Yeah, and equally, there are some amazing business opportunities online. So make sure that you understand exactly what it is that you're getting into. And if you want it to be a virtual assistant business, great. Head over to our website. We have lots of options on there. We've just added a couple of new products that you can buy. Wherever you are on your journey, there is something there for you to help you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Sam and Jo VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the VA Foundry website to check out the mastermind and the amazing resources, courses, and coaching.
You can find us at thevafoundry.com.